Hey, welcome back to the channel. In the last video we explored Jim Thorpe and we rode the train to see some of the fall foliage up the valley. Now we're headed back to Hickory Run State Park and we're going to see if we can find some firewood and some off-roads to explore since it is still early. After we got back from the train ride, we headed back up to the parking lot to jump back on the bike. There was still a line of cars trying to get into the parking lot, but before we get too far, we do need to fill up with gas. And if you've seen my other video, you know that I watch very closely when filling my bike with gas now, to prevent getting the gas shower like I got previously. As we head up out of Jim Thorpe, you can immediately see the changing of the colors back into the beautiful fall foliage. My favorite colors to see on the trees is the bright oranges and the reds. On our way back, we are looking for firewood because the firewood that we brought was not extremely dry.
Firewood for sale.
As we turned to head back up towards the camp, we noticed this place here had firewood for sale. So we spun back around and went to check it out. It wasn't completely dry, but it would definitely do. So we loaded a stack into the side cases and headed back up towards Hickory Run State Park.
It's not too bad.
One of the things that cracked me up is I waved at this old gentleman here sitting outside having his yard sale. I must have waved at this guy like 3 times. Said hello to him, and he did not crack a smile, he did not wave back, nothing. Stone cold killer, man, I tell ya. We made sure to pay for his firewood.
Nope.
Forgot the firewood all loaded up. We headed off to find more adventure. At this point, neither Captain Wifey or I are ready to head back to camp, so we were just going to keep on riding.
That guy didn't crack a smile. No, I waved at him twice. Nothing. What? That's a fake duck.
Hey, parks like this, I'm always looking for dirt roads. I have an adventure bike for a reason, and I love being able to go off-road.
What?
As we were heading up the road, Captain Wifey just happened to notice the name of a place she's been wanting to go to on the sign.
Okay.
So we had just passed the turn, so we flipped around. Headed down this little road. Crossed the railroad tracks and headed off into the beautiful wilderness.
We're going.
To my splendid pleasure, I was noticing lots of dirt roads off to each side.
Know where you were taking
So I was
us.
looking for one that didn't have a mailbox at the end and looked like it was meant for cars to be driving. I did eventually find one, and so we flipped around and headed back to it to go see what we could find.
The sun is glorious. Are you basking in the sunshine, babe?
The road we took was well maintained, wasn't washed out or anything. So if you're ever up here on your adventure bike, it does appear that there's lots of these little connecting dirt roads that you could go and play around on.
What's up?
So we switched the multi-strada over to Enduro mode and headed up the road. As we were driving up, we saw some crazy chipmunks.
Oh, look out, little buddy. Oh, look at the Roadrunner.
And we saw this cool little Roadrunner. It was shaping up to be an absolutely gorgeous day today. was starting to get a little later in the afternoon.
You wonder if they got snapped.
Calling me, not the rainbow.
We then stopped at this parking lot, and then I just happened to notice that this is the Lehigh Tannery Historic Site, which is a site that I have been wanting to stop at for quite a while. I, however, thought that it was a hiking trail, so I got all of our stuff all packed up, and Captain Wifey's like, I don't think this is much of a hiking trail. And so I turned around and look, and sure enough, I could see the end of the trail from there. They do have this nice little overlook, but you're not allowed to go down into the ruins. If you do happen to be here though, do stop and take a picture. It is kind of a cool little place. So after we looked around for a little bit, we jumped back on the bike and actually headed back to camp this time, since it was getting cool.
One day soon, we got me. One day soon, one day soon, one day soon.
And with that concludes our day. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up to support the channel.